Hello, Militians, and welcome back to another Mabinogi Update live stream. Oh, we hope you enjoyed that exclusive reveal of our New Life Update trailer. Oh, are you guys excited for everything that is to come in this giant update of ours? 3-hour stream incoming? Yes, that's how I'm feeling right now. All right, but before we get into it, for those that are tuning in for the first time, or if you've been away for a few long time, welcome back or welcome. I'm your Community Manager Elebon, and I'll be showcasing everything that you can expect in Aaron later this week. Oh. Now, let me switch us over to our patch notes. Oh. Let me find the actual patch notes so I can scroll. So, as you're aware, the Season Life system will be added into the game. Am I having some issues? No. Give me a second. Okay. So, this season will start this Thursday and run until February 4th of next year. So keep an eye out. You'll be able to get an idea of how the season works. Will be a perfect, nice little UI icon straight from the quick menu that you can access at any time. Keep in mind that this Life Guide UI will contain your Taillteann Farm updates, its season goal status, your Life Association rank, its application status, your commerce rank, what currently rare materials are gatherable, and this season's seasonal dish effects and ingredients. Keep in mind that only your registered characters will be able to access this Life Guide UI. Now, the Life Association has also been formed, and it's located in Tara, right next to the jousting arena. In this little area will be all the basic production tools, so you'll never have to go anywhere else. And you'll have the following NPCs to sort of help you live this life, such as Crom, Tyrone, Fola, and the Teleport Mage. But let's take a quick peek at what it looks like over there real quick. So at the moment, we are in the life area, and get back here. Come back. Ah, never mind. She's wearing something that we'll reveal later. Come back. In the meantime, so this is the nice little area, the Life Association. You'll be spending all your time, spending. All the production tools are here, and you know, it is a little sad that they gave the Life Association basically a back alleyway. Meanwhile, the jousting arena gets a whole area. We understand where the Queen's priority lies. But yeah, it's going to get real crowded in here, but it's time for you to make some friends. So let's see what all you can earn, what all comes from this area. So as I mentioned, once you've registered, you will get your nice little Life Guide UI here. Which will showcase all the information here of your Taillteann Farm, your Life Association, your rare gathering times, all that information. Looks crisp, pretty clean too. We'll explain what all these others look like in a minute, but let's go back and showcase what the rest of the patch notes are looking like. So with the Season Life leveling, you will complete Life Association Commission quests to earn Season Life EXP and Life Association coins. You'll have two options for these quests, which will be gathering quests, which will be available through Fola, or delivery quests through Tyrone. You'll have a maximum of 20 commission quests that can be completed per week. They reset weekly on Thursdays, but perhaps Crom has something for you if you've reached your limit for the week. So check with him. Now, of course, increasing your season life level will earn you basic life points, which then can be used to increase your basic experience effects, or B. You can reach a maximum of season life level 30, and your season life level and season life EXP will, of course, reset when the new life season begins. So, just a quick show. Actually, we'll showcase what these expertise effects are going to be, such as they'll be divided into 2 categories, such as your basic expertise effects and your specialization expertise effects. Excuse me. I'm going to need a lot of those. Now, of course, let's start with the basic effects. We'll show you this nice little table of they're split into 6 different expertise: animal, plant, mineral, health, fiber, and engineering. These are available just by simply doing your commission quests and leveling up, and you'll be able to earn these powerful effects just based on reaching level 5. Once you've reached level 5 of all the basic expertise effects, the special expertise effects, specialization, I'm going to mispronounce that many times, I apologize, will be unlocked. The specialization expertise effects will be, you'll need specialization life points to level these up. The specialization life points can be acquired through the quote-unquote specialization life point acquisition evaluation that you can receive from Crom. There are no limit to the amount of specialization life points you can acquire. However, life association keys are required to take the specialization life point acquisition evaluations. You can, of course, earn these keys by completing certain tasks on the Taillteann Farm, which we'll cover in a minute. But to kind of get an idea, I know. I blame our localization team. Dang you, Runic. Here are kind of an idea of how many keys are required for when you take your evaluations. They'll start off simply small, but as you take more and more keys are going to be required. You, of course, can reset your invested specialization life points through Crom. You'll have this option to reset all your points at once per season, but if you wish to reset specific specialization, you can for a little bit of small pawn. Now, let's go over the sub-specialization expertise effects. These can be unlocked after reaching level 5 of the specialization expertise effect. I know it's a lot to go. It's a lot to go through and wrap your head around. We'll go over it in game to showcase how this works. Now, the sub-specialization expertise effects allow you to collect rare gathering materials, craft exclusive recipes, and unlock special actions. All basic and specialization life points and expertise effects, of course, will reset at the start of the next life season, but let's show you what these specializations are and what these effects will get you. On the left are your specialization expertise. On your right is the sub-specialization expertise. And there's quite a bit. Now, of course, let's dive into some of the more personalized changes that'll be coming with this update, such as the fresh food. With this, the freshness system has been added for cooking. So when you are cooking edible dishes, the effects of the dish will be increased for a period of time. With this freshly cooked food, it will only apply to dishes that have been made with the cooking sub-specialization expertise effect. So this will kind of get you an idea of of what all types of specializations you'd like to go after first. Fresh food will, of course, have the freshly cooked displayed before the name of the dish, as you saw on our microsite. If you haven't checked it already, go back and check it. The catering dishes that only use fresh food will have the freshly served displayed in the name. If you don't have all fresh food, it'll just be a standard catering dish. The average time remaining and bonus effect from the freshness of the foods will be used for the catering dish. Now, of course, you do not have to have the cooking expertise effect to serve a freshly served catering dish. So those that have the cooking sub-specialization expertise effects can sell all their freshly food to our non-cooking sub-specialization expertise militians. And of course, you can search for a freshly cooked dish or freshly served catering dish based on the remaining time in the auction house. They will not expire if you try and put it in the auction house. As much as they really should, they won't go moldy. They'll just lose their freshly cooked status after a certain period. Let's talk about equipment tuning. Now, equipment tuning has been added in as an action. It can be acquired for those that pick up the Magic Craft sub-specialization expertise effect. This action allows you to re-roll graded equipment that isn't at the maximum bonus effect. So, if you picked up an item from Shine Seeker and it's not maximum grade or maximum roll of that grade, give it another roll. You'll, of course, need ether powder for each attempt, and the higher the grade and grade of equipment, the more ether powder is required. Yes, dungeon loot is tunable. Now, militians, of course, can also handle entrusted requests for party members. So, if you happen to pick up the Magic Craft sub-specialization effect, you can help your fellow militians out. Now, let's dive in to the rare materials. There are 19 new rare materials that have been added to this game. These can only be collected after acquiring the relevant specialization expertise effect, and the rare materials will appear in specified spots or at predetermined times around the world of Erin. You can view the rare materials gathering time and required specialization effect needed through the Life Guide Rare Gathering Times tab, which we'll show to you in a minute. The level of the sea will determine the gathering success rate. Now, keep in mind, you can only collect one material from each gathering node for each individual player. So if you and a friend are collecting it, you won't jeopardize the other player from gathering theirs. Of course, material nodes are not affected by the other effects, such as Phantasmal Sight, Reforges, Doll Bags, etc. It's only going to be based on your specialization expertise effect. Now, keep in mind, when you've successfully collected, you might also have a chance to earn multiple collections through a small minigame. This minigame can appear up to 3 times in a row, allowing you to obtain, well, more materials. Now, keep in mind that these rare materials can only be used in the current life season. When the new life season begins, you can exchange these rare mats for other items through certain NPCs, which we'll cover when we get closer to the end of the season. Lastly, Crom, Tyrone, and Fala will also sell a limited amount of these rare materials in their shops upon obtaining the relevant specialization expertise effects. So, before we jump in, actually, we'll just cover the rest of this part, and then we will showcase more what this entire system is like. So let's talk about the recipes. No, I didn't forget my water. We just have a lot to cover. So let's show off some of these special recipes. You, of course, got your things such as food preservatives, gathering gloves, a commerce expansion cover. That one's my favorite. The sturdy crafting gathering tools, some ingots, commerce floating stone. You can now craft Cabray's bugles, ether powder, and several figures. Pip, I feel like this is the perfect time to do a cooking stream. You don't want me cooking, trust me. I've burnt water twice. Now, keep in mind that all these specialization expertise recipes will be available to craft for the duration of the life season and may change with new recipes at the start of a new life season. We'll, of course, check in with you back when it gets closer to February, but for now, enjoy these crafts. For those that are curious, you can obtain the blacksmith manuals from Gilmore and the tailoring patterns from Walter. Ooh. Keep in mind, though, that certain items will have a 30-day expiration, such as the food preservatives, the commerce expansion cover, the floating stone, the bugles, and the ether powders. We also have some general recipes that don't require any specialization expertise effects. These items can be crafted for new recipes, which will be used for commerce bartering and materials for various other crafting recipes. Keep in mind that, again, these items can only be crafted during the current life season, and we'll showcase what some of these are. So we've covered basically what the life season is like. Let's showcase what it'll look like in game before we jump into Taillteann Farming. So at the moment, I've already picked up a quest from Tyrone, a gathering quest, I believe. It's in here somewhere. Right here. So here, as an example, you'll complete quests like these. Whoop, wrong one. Which is simply deliver 30 base herbs to Tyrone. There is a bunch of these types of quests. You'll get to choose which ones you want to do. This one is a C level quest that'll earn me 50 season life EXP. I forgot to grab some base herbs. Cuckoo, if you'd like to drop a few for base herbs for me. Herbs. While he's doing that off stream for me, or off screen. It is a pretty neat, nice little cozy area. We don't have time to gather. We got things to cover. Ooh. But for those that are curious, you can also acquire tons of items and certain materials, again, from the shop. Thank you. All right, we've given the herbs, sorry. We've gained our Life Association coins, some Life EXP, and, of course, we got to get all the way up to level 30. As we get up to each level, we, of course, will acquire basic expertise points, which we then use to level up our expertise effects. So give me 1 second. That did not update. Give me 1 minute here while I figure out. Okay. All right, well, I won't be able to show it immediately unless I apologize. Give me 1 minute. I had it and then it was gone. I apologize. Okay. Keep in mind that everything I'm doing is just for showing, and this is also a test environment. Okay. Okay, so let me switch back. And so I've already updated, I've gotten myself to level 30 real quick just to showcase what the next section is like. I've leveled up all the basic expertise effects, and I've now unlocked the specialization expertise effects, which will look pretty much like this. You, of course, can now obtain certain quests. You'll, of course, need the... pull this from... all right, Crom, I already know. Of course, I recommend reading it when you get to it in game. For now, we are just speeding along so we can obtain specialization life point expertise. So what it happens is... I need a key. 1 minute. Okay. So, we'll of course acquire a challenge. We'll see here, he'll give us an option to select our specialization life point that we'd like to acquire. You'll have from 9 different options, ranging from the 9 specialization areas. For this specific one, we'll just simply select the ranching. We'll attempt, and he'll give us a quest. For ranching, for example, we will need to gather milk 20 times, gather egg 20 times, gather wool 40 times, and then deliver it to him. We won't go over all that now. It's just more to showcase how this works. And of course, once you've leveled up the specialization for ranching, at least 5, you'll be able to then unlock their sub-specialization levels. It will take you a little bit, but you can, of course, focus on whether you want to do which crafting you'd like to go with first or gathering. Reminder, you can unlock all expertise effects, but it'll be cheaper to begin with, so pick and choose which ones you'd like to start with first. Additionally, we also have the times here where you can gather certain effects. For example, we've got the Veiled Lady Mushrooms, the Snow Lotus, and the Milky Quartz available through to gather. If you're on this page, you can simply click. Once you've learned the specialization effect, you can click there and go straight to that node around the world in Erin. Give me a second. Okay. Yes, delicious blue carrots. We do have a lot, and let's showcase what's next. I can see he is indeed stirring up trouble. We know that you guys are interested in settling down and taking things at a much slower pace. let's talk about Taillteann Farming. Now, with Taillteann Farming, you can now experience an enhanced way to live your fantasy life as you harvest crops, gather unique materials around Erin, and craft special items that can only be acquired through an updated Taillteann Farming. So, after you complete the Life Association quest, you'll be able to create your own Taillteann farm. After the new life update, of course, renting a Taillteann farm out in the fields of Taillteann will no longer be available. The currently active old Taillteann farms, if you currently have one, you'll still be able to wrap it up, but once you've finished your rental period, no more. We've left those to the Tuatha De Danann. They can handle it from here. Of course, once you've created a farm, the farm will, of course, be locked to that Life Association main character, registered character, apologies, and channel where the farm is located. So keep in mind which channel you are registering your farm with. It will only be assigned to that channel. You'll be able to grow, of course, new crops, such as blackberries, okra, jasmine, red pear, rubber, magic cobwebs, and quartz. You'll be able to purchase these seeds and nutrients from Blot on the farm, or you can craft them with a handicraft skill. The time to crop, for a crop to finish, can of course be sped up when planted with bounty or energy is used. We'll describe what those are in a minute. Don't forget to water your spiders. You can, of course, check your crop status on the Life Guide UI, which will show at the end of this section. You will have new tending actions, such as watering the crops, spread the fertilizer, catching bugs. I heard Cuckoo's a master at that one. Wiping clean, adjusting the heat, and our favorite, playing some music. You, of course, these crops will require specific tending actions to improve their harvested quality. These actions will be available in the action menu. And of course, when performing a tending action, you'll receive a tending score towards that crop. The higher the tending score, the higher quality crop. You can see here how many points you'll be awarded, whether it has been blessed with the land's bounty and without the land's bounty. You'll also earn additional points when the weather is compatible and or when you've successfully completed a periodic elemental or environmental event. Now, at the end of the crop time, you can see here whatever your tending score is will be your quality. You won't be able to visibly see it, but you'll kind of get an idea based on the information we provided. You'll also be able to make 20 new items through 4 magic cauldrons on the Taillteann farm. The magic cauldron of brilliance, abundance, delicacy, and tenderness. These 20 items can be crafted using the crops grown on the Taillteann farm. Items crafted through the cauldrons will need to be unlocked first using a Life Association key, which again can be earned through completing Life Association deliveries and completing life season goals. We'll cover that in a minute. Items crafted through the cauldrons will be used for commerce bartering, Life Association deliveries, season life goals, and season collections. The item's production status can, of course, be checked in the Life Guide. Let's talk about all of the different systems that are on this farm. We've learned what you can make. Now let's see how you can interact with it. So, when entering the Taillteann farm, you'll have information that'll be displayed in the farm information window, such as your current bounty and energy, your periodic events, your active farm weather, which is actually based on the weather in Taillteann, your daily cheer count, and yes, bounty is automatically consumed when planting seeds or nutrients, which will be reducing the time of its growth by 80% of its base time. Tending actions, of course, will also enhance the tending score of these crops when bounty is used. Bounty is fully restored at 7 a.m. server time each day. You'll start with 100 bounty. Each crop uses 2 bounty. So your first 50 crops will be at a blitzing growth time. Energy can be used for shortening the growth time of crops, production time in the magic cauldrons, and the delivery time for the association deliveries. Each energy spent will reduce the time by 1 minute, and you'll automatically replenish energy every 3 minutes in real life time. Depending on the weather, the compatible crops will have a better chance at a higher quality upon harvest, and using these tendering actions again, of course, will have a greater effect. After you've completed the guide quests, you'll be able to visit the Taillteann farms of other Militians. You'll just simply right-click a character or on their friends list and select visit Taillteann Farm if their character has a Taillteann Farm. When visiting another Militian's Taillteann Farm, they'll be able to earn a small amount of energy through cheering. Each Militian can cheer on the crops for another Taillteann Farm up to 3 times per real-life day, and a Taillteann Farm can receive 5 cheers per real-life day. This is too much info. I know. It is a lot of info. We'll showcase the Taillteann Farm in a minute so you can kind of get an idea here. Periodic events, or the long-term periodic environmental events. These will become available to you perform each day at 12:50 and 8:50 server time. You can do up to 2 times of the 2 periodic environmental events per day, which you'll need to perform specific tasks to protect your crops. You can trigger the event by clicking on the periodic event button while inside your Taillteann Farm. And to specify, you do not need to be online at these times to do the periodic events. These simply charge up when you can do them. If you're, of course, successful in these events, the tending score will greatly rise for all crops. If unsuccessful, they'll decrease slightly. At rare times, a crop can become extraordinary, allowing it to grow quickly and triple the yield. These extraordinary crops will have a golden glitter effect. Additionally, every night at midnight Erin time, there is a small chance of a crop thief appearing on your farm. Defeating this crop thief can earn you a random crop or seed, nutrients, and provide some energy back to the farm. Harvested crops and crafted items from the magic cauldrons are first stored in the storage. If the storage is full, the crops and items will then be added to your inventory. Storage can be expanded through association delivery rewards. We'll come back to all this in a minute, I promise. While harvesting crops, Militians may also come across treasure chests. These special chests will require a life association key to open, and the reward inside will be coins that will be worth anywhere between 300,000 gold to 50 million gold. So get to farming, kids. You yearn for these farms and the mines. Of course, you will need to complete 15 season life goals before you'll be able to have a chance at finding these treasure chests. So you will need to keep an eye on your life goals before you can do these. Additionally, one last thing, to prevent autobotting, there is a small chance a captcha can appear when you're on the Taillteann farm. Let's talk about the association deliveries. So association deliveries will provide you opportunity rewards for fulfilling order requests. These, of course, will be accessed through the Life Guide. We'll showcase it in a minute. You can earn the Life Association coins, keys, and storage expansion materials. If you use higher quality crops, you'll earn additional Life Association coins on top of the base payment. let's talk about the life season goals. As mentioned, there are several season life goals that'll provide challenges to help you improve your Taillteann farm. These will be split into two categories: the farm expansion and the life goals. Completing goals under the farm expansion will provide you your Taillteann farm with additional plots of land, red pear trees, and rubber trees. Completing goals under life goals will earn your character life association coins and movement speed for your character while on the Taillteann farm. Completing life goal 30, of course, will provide you a special Taillteann farm movement totem instead of the life association coins, but give me a minute. And of course, the maximum Taillteann farm movement speed for completing all the goals will be 44%. After completing some life goals, you'll begin to receive weekly goals, which will allow you to earn more. These weekly goals will award you. Let me think here. I forgot to add it, but it is the treasure chest. So as long as you've completed these goals, I believe. Let me get back to you on that. These quests, of course, can be only completed once per week and will reset on Thursdays. Season collections will provide seasonal challenges with unique rewards. The Season Collections tab can be accessed through Life Guide. Again, each collection will consume the harvested crop or crafted goods, so keep that in mind. And of course, completing these collections will earn you unique titles and special skins for the Taillteann farm. And lastly, we've updated the journal achievement, where before it used to be that you had to earn 200,000 gold on the Taillteann farm, and now you just simply have to complete your first association delivery. We'll come back to the Maistir system in a minute. Let's showcase the Taillteann farm. So, I've already set up my farm, so we can just simply go in. And welcome to the farm. It's a very basic farm. I have not set it up. We'll show you what a full farm looks like in a minute. But, so what we need to do is we're going to buy some blackberry seeds real quick. We're going to make some crops. Yes, Blot is just like Amelia on your Moonlight Island. Use him for all things farm management related. He'll provide a helpful guide to help you get settled into your Taillteann farm. So at the moment, we've got the blackberry crops growing. It says it's wanting music right now, so let's play some quick music. And my tending score, my tending has succeeded, and its tending score will go up. We're going to speed it along just so we can get this going. And now it's completed. We'll harvest it. And now we've got ourselves some blackberries. Ignore that for now. You will then use these items to either make special items in the cauldrons. I don't have any jasmine on me. That's okay, but you'll make them there. Again, this is a test server. Some things are still being fixed, and we will have it ready before the patch on Thursday. 1 second. Okay, I see that Cuckoo has shown up. Give me 1 second, Cuckoo. Let me grab jasmine seeds and plant them real quick because he's about to showcase shearing. We can only, no, you can have up to 6 patches, field patches per farm. Neat. We got Cuckoo's applause and obtain some energy. We're going to go ahead and shorten this just to speed it along. Thank you for the boost. All right, now that we've got those, let's make some blackberry juice. So anyways, while that's going on, let's showcase the farm itself. At the moment, you'll be able to unlock up to 12 different plots of land, including trees, farming, trees, and more actual plots of land. I haven't unlocked the cauldrons themselves will be unlocked, but you need to unlock the additional the additional recipes. So what you can do with all these things is, of course, association deliveries. In this screen, you'll see that there are multiple different options that you can choose. All of these will reward you life association coins and certain items, such as the painter's order here, will give you 141 coins and a life association key. And what they want on the right is a blackberry juice and red moon earrings. You'll of course continue to do these types of deliveries. All of these will require different types of materials, and as you complete them, you'll earn all these different rewards. And as you do these, you'll want to complete life goals, which will earn a lot more life association coins, especially as we get into the thousands of coins. You'll unlock these naturally, so don't worry about having to rush through them. Just to kind of get an idea of what some of these are. And lastly, season collections is where you'll basically hand in these materials and earn unique skins, titles, life association coins, and more skins. So it's a nice, quiet, calming relaxation. Now let's go showcase what a full Taillteann farm will look like. We're going to head over to Cuckoo's farm for a minute. Okay. Get out of here. I see what you're doing up there, Cuckoo. So here's what a full farm will look like. He's got his storage expansion all the way to its max. He's got all the trees. He's got a chair going right now to make that one look extra sparkly. You've got your 6 plots of land. And ooh, he's even got a special bonus here where one of these is a extraordinary crop. You cannot harvest crops for other people. But of course, we can still cheer for other people's farms and give them energy. Why isn't yours pretty? Because I've been writing patch notes. He's had more time to work on this. But of course, you have all these. You can also access Blat on your friends' farms, but he won't be able to do much for you than the standard options you already have. So this is an example of what the Taillteann farm will look like. So enjoy it. It's a nice and relaxing type of way. It is a collaborative effort. Cuckoo, Mulin, localization team, everyone really does help with all this. So thank you to the team for such work with especially patches like this. But it does seem like a lot. I know. As a reminder, you'll want to be doing these life association deliveries often. So you'll be spending a lot of time on the farm to complete these deliveries, which again will earn you coins. Coins that, of course, will allow you to spend for rare plants. Or even if you want, give me a minute. I think one of these sells leather. Right, I think you have to be leveled up to receive the leather stuff. But this is an example of kind of like the gameplay loop. And let's talk about the Maistir System. Oh, yep. Everyone say hi, Pip. You guys were wondering if Pip was going to be on stream. But let's talk about the Maistir System now. And yes, she is quite the monkey. Switching back over so we can talk about the big part that you guys are all wanting to know about is the Maistir System. Which, of course, this system has been added. You'll be able to apply for a Maistir evaluation through Crom after reaching level 5 of one of the following specialization expertise, which is food, medicine, textiles, metalworking, and craftworks. The Maistir evaluation will consist of 2 scores, your Dan Advancement Exam score, which are your Dan tests, and Association Evaluation Commissions. The evaluation is conducted every 2 weeks on Thursdays at 7 a.m. server time. The first evaluation will take place 2 weeks from now, 2 weeks from Thursday, on Thursday, August 27th. Keep in mind that Hess's services for the Echo Marionette will continue until that evaluation. So you have 2 more weeks to use his services before you'll then expand to using the services through Craftworks, Maistirs, and Virtuosos. Now, depending on your score against other folks, you will be assigned one of the following ranks: Maistir, Virtuoso, Expert, Adept, and Amateur. Now, regardless of the number of applicants, both Maistir and Virtuoso will have a minimum of 20 positions for each field. So the more people that apply, the more Maistirs and Virtuosos and Experts there'll be. But there is a minimum of 20. So if for whatever reason you cannot reach that number, or if it's a low application week, you'll at least have 20 Maistirs and Virtuosos. Now let's talk about the benefits of these ranks. So amateur, these are the folks who just apply. You'll get your standard teleport access for the standard gathering materials, so you can get them everywhere around the common benefits. The Adept will have access to Tyrone's special shop. Expert will have their expert title and will have access to teleport access for rare gathering materials. Now keep in mind that the higher the rank, you'll obtain the effects or benefits of all the lower ranks as well. There seems to be some miscommunication or confusion. There's a minimum of 20 per rank, but it can be more. There is no cap. So the more people that apply, the more positions. For the Virtuosos, you'll have the Virtuoso title. you'll have access to Fala's special shop, and you'll get the Virtuoso Party Recruitment banner. You'll also have access to metalwork for those that are in metalworking. You'll have the Monday bonus, the weather bonus, and party bonuses always applied, and you'll be able to do entrusted crafting for blacksmithing. For our Craftworks folks, you'll be again obtaining all the bonuses and access to the Echo Marionette crafting. For food, you'll have the Monday bonus always applied. For medicine, the bonuses are always applied, and textiles, same with metalworking, the bonuses are applied, and tailoring will have the entrusted crafting. You can for Maistir, you'll of course be given a special idle animation, a Maistir title, the access to Crom's special shop, and the Maistir's party recruitment banner. You'll have access to special Maistir recipes for if you're metalworking. For Craftworks, you'll also have access to the expanded Echo Marionette crafting. For food, you can create seasonal dishes. For medicine, you'll have access to, and textiles, again, you'll have access to special recipes that only that rank will be able to acquire. Now, you might be wondering, how does the craftworking works for puppetry, or Echo Marionettes, apologies. The Virtuosos will only be able to craft with basic and premium appearances and colors when crafting or changing the appearance of Echo Marionettes. Maistirs will be able to have access to using beauty coupons and hair color dye ampule options when crafting or changing. Can a person be multiple Maistirs? No, you can only apply for one of these 5, and you'll be that expertise for the next 2 weeks. You can apply for a different one for the next evaluation, but until then, you will be locked for that expertise in terms of these benefits. Let's talk about the Maistir recipes that you can obtain. So, for food, you'll be able to obtain seasonal dishes and the physique-preserving mushroom stew. Seasonal dishes we'll talk about in a minute. The physique-preserving mushroom stew, you no longer have to worry about your physique when rebirthing. It will no longer change your weight, upper, lower, or overall body physique. For medicine, you'll be able to craft the rarefied holy water of Limerlark and the Maistir's potion of conductivity, which the holy water will reduce your your durability loss by 80%, and it can be used with both holy water and holy flame. However, it does not stack with regular holy water's effect, and it has a 40% chance of removal upon incapacitation. The Potion of Conductivity, you will be able to grant a 3% bonus damage for a limited time to magic and alchemy weapons, such as the wands, staves, and cylinders. Keep in mind that the time remaining is dependent on the Maistir's essence. We'll explain that in a minute. The physique stew does not include height. All of these items are sellable, yes. Let's talk about the textiles. I know a lot of you are curious. The glowing intertwined thread, which will change the gender of certain items, such as equipment with rarity grades, including dungeon loot, and the void, abyssal, and destructive robes. The Robe of Insight will give you a Latica movement speed boost, which is a robe. The Maistir's lining will provide a 15% HP boost when used on an outfit piece for a limited time, again, depending on the Maistir's lining or essence. For metalworking, you've got your antique crafting tools. You'll be able to craft them. You'll be able to craft enchanted Ewika gathering tools. You'll be able to craft tricolor jewel rings, which will give you additional bonuses here. And you'll be able to craft the Maistir ballistic propellant if you're going in Hillwind Engineering, which will, of course, similar to above, grant 3% bonus damage to the physical ranged weapons such as the bow, crossbow, dual guns, and shuriken. Lastly, for Craftworks, you'll be able to craft the Gaiagium instrument and the Maistir's polish, which will, again, I need to fix that. Apologies. This is for the remaining weapons. That are the Maistir's polish is for the weapons that we haven't talked about. Apologies. Which will be like the swords and such. Let's talk about season cooking. Seasonal cooking will have 10 cooking ingredients each week that you can choose, or that are chosen to be seasonal ingredients. These cooking ingredients will have the cooking displayed on their item descriptions and on the UI. When a food meister creates a dish with a chosen seasonal ingredient, a seasonal dish effect is applied to the dish randomly. You, of course, must have the cooking sub-specialization expertise effect at level 1 or higher for fresh food in order to create a seasonal dish. A seasonal dish cannot be applied if the cooking dish cannot be used immediately. It's used as an ingredient for another dish, and the seasonal dish will remain active as long as the dish is under the freshly cooked effect. We'll explain it in a minute. Seasonal dish effects will consist of 2 groups consisting of 3 different effects, which of course you can see which group is currently active in the Life Guide UI, but we'll go ahead and showcase it down here. You'll have 2 different options. Group 1, you'll have an option to choose to be given the Combat EXP, Rare Gathering, or Rare Crafting success rates. If it's Group 2's week, you have a chance to increase bonus damage, durability loss, or movement speed. Now, if you complete a catering dish that has a season dish effect applied, all effects are applied and added together. So you can have up to, as shown here, there's a limit when making catering dishes. So if you create 5 dishes with bonus damage, seasonal dishes, you can have a catering dish with an extra 1% bonus damage. I know, cooking is eating good today, or eating good this patch. Lastly, freshly cooked food can be shared via campfire, but the seasonal dish effects will not be shared. My head hurts. I know. We'll go over all this again in a minute. And lastly, the duration of the seasonal dish effect will be the same as regular food effects when making from cooking and catering dishes, which means you can't get extra duration from your seasonal dish effect after you've eaten it. Oh, it's a lot, I know. Give me 1 minute. I want to double check and make sure I've got everything prepared. Now, you might also have wondered, well, wait a minute. Food, you said that you needed DAN testing for applications for Meisters, but there is no DAN cooking. Well, we actually have a special section for cooking. Let me just make a quick change here. Give me 1 minute. Okay. So we're going to let's talk about the Maistir selection. We're going to apply for evaluation. We're going to apply for food. And now it's time to help the restaurant. We're going to help out. And it's a special restaurant mini game. You'll be required to cook the dishes that come just like Doki Doki. But it's much harder than Doki Doki. We are going to go with a high volume strategy because we don't have time to make good food. We're going fast food style. So as you can see here, you'll have your reputation. All right, so it says we have black tea. We are waiting for Tyrone to give us some materials. He's going to pick all these up. Tea, we've got some bottled water and tea leaves. Nope, it should be boil. What was it? Black tea? Let me move here. Oh god, I have the wrong UI color for this. 25. Come on, we got food to make. So you got to do this for 10 minutes and your score will be given. Give him the tea. He runs it off. Let's go make more stuff. We need a steamed potato. Did we get a potato? We got a potato. All right. So we just got our food delivered. We got 1,128 points. I'm not going to do 10 minutes of this, but you kind of get the idea. You have to basically create the list of orders that are being shown. If you do rapid fire, you make as many as you can. If you do high quality, the quality matters a lot more. Whew. But kind of gives you an idea of what to expect. You didn't think you'd be making food, you food meisters, now did you? Good luck. But that gives you an idea of what that's like. But, you know, for some that just want to craft and sell rare materials, this is your update. And if you're curious, for those that are using, I need to have an amateur rank to use that portal. Never mind. What about handicraft? What is the handicraft? He did the minimum. Yes. I mean, that's usually how minimum effort works in the fast food industry. You do one thing and you call it good for the day. So, we've shown off a lot today. We do have a lot more to cover. You are wondering, well, what about the Life Association? Or not Life Association, the Royal Artisan Association. Because we have craftworks and textiles and metalworks being in the Life Association, the tailors and blacksmiths from the Royal Artisan Association have been disbanded and will now be available. You will now need to apply for Maistir. Now, to keep the amount of people flooding the Royal Alchemist and Royal Enchanter, we have increased the Royal Enchanter positions to 150. So you'll be able to have more people apply for that. However, you can still apply for a Royal Artisan position and be a Maistir. But we don't care about them. We don't care about the enchanters and alchemists this update. This is all about life. This update is already stressing me out and it's not even here yet. Don't worry, folks. You'll understand. You'll get used to it. It becomes easier after a week of playing with it. Now, I know that this isn't the only thing that's going on. We are, of course, updating commerce. But hang on here. Let me get a quick drink. Let's talk about the commerce changes that are happening. Where's my... There it is. Someone go... Does handicraft also get a special test, or it is for these positions? It is based on the Hillwin. No, it'll be based on the magic craft Dan test. Textiles, of course, will be based on the tailoring. Metalworks will be based on the blacksmithing, and medicine will be based on potion making. But let's talk about commerce. Of course, ignore that. I need to update that. But same with the life season. It'll be run from August 13th to February 4th. As mentioned, Albin Hewen Season 3 will conclude on August 13th. And Lugnasa will begin on right after. As before, the previous season rankings will be available afterwards. You'll be able to acquire your previous season's rewards. The purchase limits will be reset, and the stocks for bartering and merchant group commerce will be reset and updated. Commerce that has been completed or that hasn't been completed will be refunded, but the purchase count won't be restored. Badges will automatically be converted into regular ducats at the end of the commerce season and delivered to your mailbox during maintenance, but go ahead and just turn them in now. Save yourself the headache. Additionally, the bandit badges will no longer be able to be stored in the bank because of this. Additionally, season ducat pouches and bounty pouches obtained during the active commerce season can only be redeemed for regular ducats after the season ends. But let's talk about all the good stuff that you can get. Of course, we've got the Season 1 Challenger box, which will conclude the Challenger 2nd title, a Moon Kitty backpack, and the standard precise reforging tools. We've added numerous new items to Save's shop, such as more refashioned wear, an Aaron Merchant's Guild totem box, an Aaron Merchant's Guild golden weapon box, new backpacks, and some spirit transformation liqueurs. We've also added some items to the trade merchant shops, such as the gold damage skins, gold ingot, and commerce. And we've added new items to the guild souvenir box, such as 5 new homestead items. Keep in mind, we've removed 2 things from the trade merchant shop, the Royal Alchemy Crystal and the Perfect Free Repair Kit, but these will still be available through Saiv's shop. When exchanging seasonal ducats to standard ducats, you can now specify your desired amount. You can also trade up to or exchange up to 100 million ducats at once. We've updated the seasonal commerce guide. It'll be shown Thursday. Look for it then, showcasing all the new items. But we'll showcase it on stream as well. We'll also include additional information regarding the guild totems and golden weapons on there. We've adjusted the commerce penalty when logging off. If your character is in combat, you'll lose 30%. If you're not in combat, you'll lose 20%. If you currently have life VIP service, the logout penalty won't apply. How did I get... apologies. Alchemy, Academy. It's a lot of text. We've got a lot to cover. My mind's turning mush. If you DC, unfortunately, it counts as logging off. Now, for those that like to forfeit their commerce runs in progress, we've increased the penalty from 25 to 50% of your seasonal ducats from those current goods. The other 50% will be returned to its starting location. We've made it so the location announcements for the smuggler will now be displayed as a system message in your message log. The ships traveling between Yulad, Belvast, and Iria are now synchronized to Aaron time. You'll be able to check the departure times for each ship by the signboard next to their respective docks. I assume you wiki editors will have these updated day 1, so you can just look at the wiki. The ability to check where each trading post is located will, of course, have been added. And the map and ability to autopath travel to that trading post location can be accessed through the character info commerce menu. Keep in mind, you won't be able to do that while you're commercing. We've also updated the commerce score that's required for each commerce rank as below. You'll be able to get to rank Silver 5 faster, but everything else will have to be increased because we are being a bit more speeding up. We've also updated the barter trade system, so additional items will now be added to the barter trading posts and area. Items are needed to trade these goods can be acquired through, again, Taillteann Farming and special recipes through the Life Association. And items required to trade these new goods will change on the first Thursday of each month, server time, and the new barter item will be chosen at random and could still be the same as the prior month. Give me a moment. But let's showcase some of the commerce stuff. So at the moment, we're just going to pick a location. Let's just pick, and it'll move you straight there. This is just one of the new features that we've added to commerce this time. And I'm being way too slow. But let's switch over to, well, of course, let's show off some of the new items that you can acquire. We've got our Moon Kitty Backpack. We've got our Starry Kitty Backpack. We've got our Blissful Puppy Backpack. Nobody. This is mine. I'm going after him. And of course, the Medicine Backpack. We've also got our damage skins here. And we've got new totems. We've got the Belvast Specialty Totem, the Chilla Specialty Totem, the Philia Specialty Totem, Core, and Veils. I'm sure some of you want to see real quick what one of the damage skins look like. Just to kind of get an idea here. All right, they're all spread around too much, but you kind of get the idea. I will show you what one of the skins look like. Am I not using the right sword? Oh, it's a blade, not a skin. Well, let me pull up one of my other weapons. I suppose golden gun. Here's an example of what the golden weapons will look like. Of course, we'll showcase all the weapons on our commerce guide, so look forward to it then. But these are just some of the new items that you can obtain while commercing through the shops when commercing. To showcase one change, we'll show you. Wrong key. I know you guys want to see it, so I'm not rank 5, silver 5, am I? No, I won't worry about it now, but on Thursday you'll be able to see what the new materials are for these crafting, these barter effects. But yeah, that goes over commerce. We know that you guys are excited just as much as I am. I definitely want some of these backpacks, so I guess I will have to spend some time commercing. You don't like the backpack? Well, I'm sure there's other items that are available for you. Hopefully the golden weapons or these new totems will be more up your alley. And people are available to, or, people are allowed to voice their opinions. I read all the comments after every stream, so don't worry. So let's move on to our other changes that are going on. Totems are from the event? No, totems are from when you collect, are from opening the guild totem box in Scythe's shop. You'll be able to catch it at her, where you normally get all your good items. You'll be able to purchase them from her. For those that are curious, here is the departure times for Port Cobb from Chilla. All right, let's showcase some other things. I know you guys have been wanting to know, so where's my patch notes at? Let's switch back and talk about the fantasy life improvements. Let's talk about extra equipment slot improvements. We know that you guys have been curious. We have included some major improvements to these. If you now have any of these gathering tools equipped, they'll automatically swap to that life extra equipment slot. So you can now start gathering more of these. Which ones are you going to have automatically slotted? And of course, if you use certain skills and you have the gathering tools equipped, you of course will switch to that equipped slot. We've also added a switch to default equipment slot hotkey to the hotkey menu, and when equipping or unequipping the extra equipment slot, that checkbox will automatically be checked or unchecked. So you can do it manually if you prefer, but some nice quality of life changes for you. Let's talk about some other life skill improvements. We know that you guys were worried about the Mystic Atelier last month. So we've made it so you can now create standard Atelier fabric to the weaving production list. Or you can now craft your own standard Atelier fabric. We've added it to the weaving production list. And yeah, have at it. We've also doubled the size of the minigame UI for both blacksmithing and tailoring. So for the old folks like me who need their glasses, you no longer need them. We've also increased the timer for both of these minigames. We've also, as mentioned previously, we've updated the Royal Artisan Association. We've already covered that. Let's talk about some other things, such as we've already mentioned it earlier. The Gaia has been added to the game. Craftworking Meisters can craft this through the carpentry menu. Following this update, Hess will now require mana-rich heartwood essence to craft or modify echo marionettes instead of enchanted threads for the remainder of time he is in Dunbarton. We've also had several reforging tool attributes for various equipment types, having had their effects and effect text clarified or improved. And to better understand screenshot mode, we've updated that with a big giant UI. Thank you, Cuckoo and GMs Cuckoo and Runic for updating that for us. And of course, it's not a patch without some major bug fixes. We've got some commerce ones. We've corrected these few commerce issues, such as the issue when you're desyncing between the player location and the location of the commerce transport mount, including airships, has been fixed. Occasionally, players would become stuck and unable to move during airship commerce. This has also been fixed. We've also fixed the issue with flashing steel. And lastly, we've fixed an issue where the ability to target Red Dragon and Wyverns during airship commerce has been improved. Lastly, we've also fixed an issue where longer hotkey names were slightly cut off. You know, some small things. And of course, if you haven't checked out our previous bug fixes before in these last patches, check them out when the post goes live tomorrow. We do need to... did I forget to fix that? Sorry. These will be released tomorrow. All web posts will. Give us some extra time to prepare this. But yeah, that concludes the bulk of our live update, or new life update. And I know that some of you have been asking. Let me check. I know that some of you had been wanting to know, we had asked you to provide your questions, so let's answer a few. What happens to the current bartering system, like needing gold plates, etc.? Is it entirely replaced with items needed from the farm? Not quite. The previous bartered items will still be around and fully available. We've already covered the Maistir top 10 concerns. As previously mentioned, the top 10 and top 25, top 25 will be, or top 20, whichever is the floor. I see that Dan test is important for being selected. Is this saying that every 2-week periods we have to redo the Dans? You don't have to redo the Dans, you just have to do the Dan tests each week. It will only count your highest Dan test score. Is it included in this update that makes it so life skills will switch to the gathering tools automatically? We've just covered that. Yep. Let me look here. Yes. Let's show one other thing. I know you guys are curious. Where's my item at? This one? No. I thought I had it. Oh, wait, it's in VIP. So, for a moment, I've got this special Royal Society Laboratory outfit for female. I don't want it in my refined... I want it for my gender. Just going to select it here. And now it's been changed. As you saw here, it will, as you also happen to notice, it also included dungeon loot, so you can use those as well. So don't worry about receiving the wrong item in the loot box or dungeon loot. You can switch it over if you need to. Does the gender work on outfits that only come for one gender? No, because it's just one gender. It works for both genders. Are these for select items only? Yes, it'll only be for items that have a grade, such as equipment grade. I don't believe I have it at the moment, but I was going to show you equipment re-rolling, but I don't have the... I'm not a Craftswork Maistir yet, so I can't show it. So let's talk about what other things are happening. Will gender swapped items be tradable? Yes. Give me a quick moment. Okay. Just needed to check the chat, make sure that I wasn't missing anything. Let's talk about some events that are going to be happening. Oop, not that one. That's our gotcha box. So, let's start off with the Taillteann Harvest Festival. Make this season a bountiful one on your Taillteann farm as you level up your newly acquired farm and earn energy, bountiful fertilizer, and a trove of outfits and homestead props. This will last for almost 3 months. You'll be able to basically earn extra energy, fertilizer, and some reward boxes. It's a nice small event to help you get started on your Taillteann farm. Just to show, you'll be able to have your daily quest, which will simply be harvest 1 crop. You'll also have your weekly quest, which will involve one of these 4 options. You'll need to either do some harvesting, your production from the magic cauldrons, your deliveries, or periodic event response. Completing these quests will of course earn you some EXP and one of the following Harvest Festival boxes. This will be released tomorrow, so you can see all the items that are going to be in it. Let's talk about the achievement quests. We didn't list all the objectives, but you can see here, just to get you started, some of the checklists that you'll need to complete to earn even more rewards. If you're just working on your farm naturally, you'll be able to achieve this in no time. But yeah, earn some free boxes and outfits, outfit pieces, or accoutrement, or some homestead decorations. Something simple and something light. Let's talk about another event that we're about to pull up. Sorry, ignore the lack of banner at the moment. The Reforged Time event and Compensation Hot Day. As a follow-up to our Reforge announcement, and adjustments were made during the New Life update, we'd like to offer this Compensation Hot Day and Reward Time Reforged Time event. Keep in mind, you'll need to have been logged in at some point within the last year of July 22nd of last year to July 22nd this year. You'll need to have a character that is level 5,000 or higher, and you'll only be able to receive this once per account. It'll be received on the first character that logs in during this hot day period, but the box is tradable through the bank. You'll be able to receive all of these items. You're noticing that we do have a brand new reforging tool, the Brilliant Reforging Tool. We'll explain what that is down below. And you can see what these restrictions are for all of these items. Now keep in mind, you will not earn Hope Essence when using these reforging tools. But you will although get to select any of these from the Any Pass selection box. The Brilliant Reforging Tool is basically an upgraded version of the Dazzling Reforging Tool, ensuring even higher minimum rolls and more focused attributes on items. At this time, the tool is only currently available through the Mabinogi compensation box. And to help make it even better, for the first week, starting Thursday, we will be having a Reforged Time event, where during this event, there'll be an increased limit break and increased reforging minimum level attributes. You know, it increases your chances and raises the floor. It'll affect these tools there'll be an increased limit chance break, and you can see here what these minimum rolls will be. So yeah, a small thing. We'll come back to that later. But we also have one more event that's not ready just yet. And I know that a lot of people have been wanting it to come back. Let me find the banner for it. We are coming back to the Forgotten Tomb event. It'll be coming back on August 20th, and it'll run for a month. We'll showcase more of that next week on the event post. But what treasures could be hiding inside, we will showcase it next week. Or not showcase it, but you know what I mean. Oop, wrong button. So we've shown off a lot already. Let's talk about what our gacha, or what new boxes come into Mabinogi this month. You did see a sneak peek with Pip showing it off early, but we are introducing the Varsity Prep box. This special box will come with your school's set of fashion clubs and your bicycle knuckles. Let's showcase what some of these are like. You've got your usual, you've got these wonderful school outfits, the varsity prep uniforms and casual uniforms. You've got your beautiful, this cute little varsity prep kitty hat. I know what Mulan's going for. We've got yourself some wings, such as the varsity prep wing, or radiant varsity prep wings, excuse me. We've also got some color choices as well. And of course, what everyone's really going for, the bicycles. These will be on knuckles. You can see here that, yeah, you know, there is a time and place for everything, and it's now. Ride those bikes around, Aaron. And yes, they are dyeable. So you get the one without the front basket, or you can get the one with the basket. We've also got some titles. Worry those those upcoming exams, those Maistir exams in style. And we've got some Illunid outfits. We've got down below the Illunid Special Eliona Hate dress and the Illunid Special Romantic Eastern wear. And of course, this event, this box will come with mileage and the Sparkling Rewards event. I know what you're curious. Let's show off the concept art. I thought not showing. Ah. I'm liking the concept art. Not bad. While we're looking at that real quick, I want to showcase a few more things in game. So give me one moment. Okay. So let's switch back to gameplay. I know that we had mentioned it. Real quick, before we show off the outfits in game, I wanted to show equipment tuning. So what it'll look like. Actually, let me zoom in here. That way you can see it better. Move all this out of the way. So I've got a Celtic Royal. Actually, get out of here, you. Click the slot. We select the weapon. We're going to select our Perseus Steeled Sword. It's currently a plus 23.8. We can get as high as 28. We need 16 ether powder. So we're going to go ahead and grab some and roll it. What do we got? Well, luck was not on our side. It rolled to its base effect. So yes, it can go down. Keep that in mind. I do not have that streamer luck, folks. I do not have that streamer luck. But you can ask others to roll for you. So don't rely on me. Ask the folks who are lucky. But just wanted to show you what that's like. Now let's hop over to the association, where I believe the others are. It's dark out right now. Give me one moment. We're going to make it brighter for you so we can showcase these outfits in style. In the meantime, give me 1 minute. Okay. We just wanted to make it easier to showcase the outfits. Nope. There we go. Is the tuning a one-time thing? It is not. You can do it multiple times, so be sure to stock up on your ethereal powder. I'm going to open up screenshot mode here for a moment. You can see the new screenshot info. And yes, it dyes the bike. Where do ether powders come from? They can be crafted. I covered it earlier. I'll have to double back through the patch notes to check. Excuse me. Can you transfer gloomy reforges to Lyre? I would have to double check. But yeah, we have shown quite a bit today. And of course, it's not a stream unless we do a giveaway. And we will be giving out 11 boxes of the Varsity Prep box to 50 players across both 35 from Twitch, and 15 from YouTube. So let's go ahead and get MooBot and Nightbot up and running. What should we have as our giveaway keyword? We are not doing 67. No. You know what? Hashtag harvest sounds good. Hashtag harvest, everyone. And we will let that go on for 10 minutes or so. In the meantime, I think there was other questions you guys might have had. Let me double check. Just checking chat, seeing what I can answer while we get this going. But until then, what is your favorite part so far about the program? Can we relocate Blatt on the farm? Unfortunately not. He is ready to be helpful right where he's at. Does the bike skin have a combat animation? It does not. You'll basically switch to Knuckles when you begin attacking. Yeah, no swinging the bike. No pulling a Misty here. It is unfortunate that, you know, I became Royal Blacksmith the very first week and I was never able to get it again myself. Why not make the bike a pet? Well, I mean, we do have the food cart as a pet. You're welcome to use that. You're sad to see the Royal Blacksmith to go? Well, you can acquire it from the Maistir. So is a requirement to become Maistir just Dan tests? Are there any other things that can boost your score? There is, actually. So, when talking to Crom and you select Maistir selection, you can also do association evaluation. What this will do is it'll be a association evaluation quest similar to the points that you were getting, but instead you'll be paying for a small amount of association coins for extra points. You can earn up to 100 points per quest, but the majority of your points will come from the Dan testing. How many Dan tests do you have to do? You only have to do one. It'll take the highest Dan test that you do within those 2 weeks. The Maistir signature is the Maistir signature does not have a color. It is just like as if you had signed it normally. but it'll of course say Maistir in front of it. I've drank my water multiple times. Thank you. Just double checking. What if we've done all the Dan tests? You can always take the Dan tests again, even if you're Dan 3. Keep in mind, if you aren't at Dan 3 and you do the Dan 1 or Dan 2 exams, the scores will be lower. You won't be able to acquire, you'll have a score reduction for doing those. I know some of you are curious. Let's showcase what some of the titles are that you can receive. Give me a moment here. Okay. So for the expert title, it might be a little bit hard to see this. Let me zoom in. Here's an example of what you'll be able to achieve. This is the expert title, which is basically a success rate to a lot of things. You'll gain some food quality and rare material success rate gathering. For the virtuoso, increased success rates, increased food quality, and increased gathering material success rates. And for the Maistir, you'll have major quality improvements for food, a little bit for blacksmithing and tailoring, huge ones for Hillwin and Magic Craft, and of course a 30% success rate for increase for rare material gathering. What happens if a huge amount of people score the same points? That is a good question. I will need to check with that. And if you're curious, Cuckoo has one of the, I believe this is the Virtuoso? Recruitment banner party. Or Maistir, apologies. The yellow is the Maistir party recruitment banner. Purple will be the Virtuoso. So can we get the Royal Blacksmith title, or is that unachievable after this update? It will be unachievable after the update, unfortunately. Can you show us how the bike dies? Sure, give me one moment. Okay. Whoop. Player, you guys want to see the bike? Let me grab my knuckles. And so this is part A, part B, which is the tires, part C, which is the handlebars, and part D are the spokes and handles. Just show it again. Part A, part B, part C. I picked the wrong color for this. And part D. Okay. All right, that's been about 10 minutes, roughly. So let's go ahead and start drawing some giveaways. We will start with, let me actually close the giveaway real quick. We are closing it in 3, 2, 1. Entries are now locked. Let's start with the giveaways on YouTube. We have Phaedroth. Let me write these down because Nightbot does not like me saving names. We have KMC 4049. We have Gabby 5011. Harry. Hobo Joe. D-Boy. That's PTOMD. Aristoria. I'm not going to even pronounce that last name. That last word. We've got Christopher. We have Snow 3L. 10. J1181. Omita. High Blaze. Rick Barnes. And Say Hella. All right, congrats to our 12 winners on YouTube. Sorry, 15 winners on YouTube. Let's draw for the 35 on Twitch. Congrats to those 15 winners. We'll get you your box. If you won on YouTube, please DM me, Elebon, on Discord so we can get you settled, so we can get your IGN and everything. Please, there's no other way for me to contact you. For Twitch, if you win, you are welcome to DM me on Discord as well, or you can DM or send a DM to the Mabinogi Twitch account. We'll get you whichever way. All of you winners DM me. Please give me 2 to 3 days to get back to you, simply because I need to focus on we're focusing on getting the update out. So let's draw our 35 winners on Twitch. We have Lisha Lady, Pio Trepes, Pikasaur, Kiyomiku TV, Lumina C, Fushigi Fungi, Ninja Blue X, Deluminati, Tabletop Butter, Nova Neo, Heistier, Metal Cat, Real Shion. I butchered it. I apologize. Uber Greek the Trader, Kitsuyasha, Painkiller Gaming, The Saver of Humans. Let me double check one. Was Say Baye, and Bacon Ham. All right, that's congrats to our first 20. Let's draw 15 more. Kaga 3D, Drygote, Dockrell8521. Oops, did I click it? Rising Force 2144. Fun Ambulance. 10 more. CH Mupu. Effectively. Bella 195. Roish Kosh. Willa Baby Neko. Sorry. 5, 10. All right, 5 more. Mason Bernhardt. Ryushian. Tommy Todd 7096. The Odd Fox. And Tagman. All right, congrats to those 35. Congrats to our 50 winners overall. And if you won on YouTube, please DM me on Discord. I will get back to you later this week, likely Friday. If you've won on Twitch, either DM me on Discord or the DM Mabinogi on Twitch. Either way, we will get back to you likely Friday or early next week. And that concludes our new life update. If it's a lot, I know that I know that there's a lot of content to cover. I know that you may still have some questions. If you do, please let us know. We will be happy to try and clarify it a bit more. Unfortunately, I did not have time to write a script for the stream, so my mind has been a bit more foggy. I apologize, but the web pages for all of this will be up on Wednesday, so keep track of that tomorrow. We'll get all that info out to you then. For now, let's get you sent off to someone. Let me look and see who is streaming. We've got a little bit here. And you know what? It has been a while since we've rated this person. Let me see. It's been a while. Let me remember how to do raids again. Give me 1 minute. Raid. There it is. Alrighty. So, we're going to send you off with our new life trailer once more, and everyone go say hi to, funny enough, one of our giveaway winners, Luminacy. So, we'll go ahead and thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.